Genesis 15, broken down Iny Byku style. Let me know what you think. So God speaks to Abram, tells him not to be afraid. He said, I will protect you and your reward will be great. But Abram replied, Lord, what good are your blessings if I don't have a son? My servants will reap the rewards of all that you've done. But our Lord said to him, Abram, look up at the sky and count the stars if you can. That's how many descendants you will have, and all from my hand. And Abram believed him and was found righteous because of his faith. There's that word again. Remember what I say? Then the Lord said, I am the Lord who brought you out of the Ur of the Chaldees to give you this land as your possession. And Abram replied, but how can I be sure that I will possess it? The Lord had said, bring me a 3-year-old heifer, a 3-year-old female goat, a 3-year-old ram, a turtle dove, and a young pigeon. So Abram went off because he always listens. He brought him these sacrifices and killed them before him. He cut all of them in half besides the birds as he had told him. And vultures came to eat them, but he chased them away. Then Abram fell asleep and a darkness overcame. The Lord had spoke again. He said, you can be sure that your descendants will be strangers in a foreign land. They will be oppressed as slaves for 400 years. I can only imagine that Moses shed tears when God told him this. He said, yes, you will have children, but as slaves, their lives are spent. But God tells him he will punish the nation that oppresses them, and in the end, they will come away in wealth, and that Abram will die in old age in peace and with his health. He said after 4 generations, Abram's descendants will return to this land because the sins of the Amorites wasn't warranted yet in their destruction, so that was the plan. And when the sun went down and darkness fell, Abram saw a flaming torch and a smoking firepot pass between the carcasses. He heard the Lord again in covenant with promises. I have given this land to your descendants, all the way from the river Euphrates to the border of Egypt. And that is that for chapter 15. So come back if you want to hear Genesis 16 with me. Peace, love, hope. Thanks for being here, guys. Let me know what you think.